now for a checkup on farmer sentiment. Joining me is Dave Lehman, and he is with CME Group. Wonderful to have you back on the show.
Glad to be with you, Angie. Thanks for having me.
How are farmers feeling?
Well, they're feeling a little more pessimistic. The Barometer, produced CME Ag Barometer, fell in October, declined from 101 to 93, I believe. So it's now at its second lowest. The lowest point was in March at 85, so it hasn't reached that yet, but it is continuing to decline, I think, as prices fall in response to these bigger crops. We're farther along with harvest, almost complete with harvest now, and last week the USDA in their November report increased yields again, so prices responded to that with a little more move lower.
So let's take a look at the corn harvest and the soybean harvest, both doing well.
Yeah, doing exceptionally well. The conditions during harvest were very good, the weather conditions. So we've had yields at corn now 175.2 bushels per acre. That's above trend line and record. Soybean yields, I think, even more surprising, over 50 bushels per acre on the U.S. average. And many Illinois producers are seeing yields of 70, 80 bushels per acre in soybeans. So just really good supplies. That means, though, with these lower prices, export demand has been pretty good. So maybe that's going to be a bright spot in the future.
And the weather's cooperating.
Weather's cooperating very well. We kind of need maybe what the markets are looking at now is the South American crops and weather there. The crop has just been planted. It's, opposite of us in seasons. And we'll see how that crop is doing, and that'll have a lot to do with our price outlook going forward.
What will be the domino effect to consumers at the retail level?
Well, we have lower meat prices. Certainly hog prices are quite low, down in the 40s right now, so that should be showing up in retail prices at the grocery stores. Beef prices also have come down significantly to, live cattle futures are around 105 now. The retail prices have been a little sticky in coming down. That always seems to be the case, but that should show up for consumers.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about the election and the fallout for farmers. What are you hearing?
I think the big thing for farmers, and this might have played into their drop in expectations in the latest barometer, trade has been something that's really been discussed throughout the election season by both parties, and it's not sounding so good right now. There seems to be a building concern about international trade agreements.
Farmers want the trade.
Farmers need it, yeah. Farmers, 1 out of 4 of many crops get exported, so it's really important in that industry.
You'll keep us up to date. Thank you for coming on our show.
Well, thank you for having me in.